Aloha, YouTubers! It's your favorite YouTuber coming right back at you with another live stream. And in today's live stream, I'll be giving you folks my first reaction and my initial thoughts on T-Motor's newly released, just released, uh, the Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. That is a mouthful. Try saying that fast. I rock. Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. Okay, so basically, um, pretty excited. Um, I don't have it with me, but I'm just gonna go to the T-Motor website, look at the specs, see what it has to offer, the price, and yeah, just initial reaction. Um, FPV is my passion. Um, it really is. Um, you know, I really like to go back flying again. I haven't flown um, maybe over a year now, just here and there. Been getting into the 3-inch. I guess it's Tron 80 HD Cinewhoop. It's a 80 millimeter prop. No, 40 millimeter prop. Um, 40 millimeter prop Cinewhoop. So that equals to about 1.6 inches um, of prop. A prop. But without any further ado, let's get to it. Maybe I should shrink myself. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, here we go, shrinky. Put myself right here. Looks good. So, also put the link in the description box below if you want to go check out this Tron 80 Whoop HD digital Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. If you want to go check it out for yourself or place your order. It hasn't shipped out yet. It should be shipping out sometime next week. But I'm also going to order mine today so I can get mine sometime next week. But here it is, folks. The Tron 80 HD. I'm at the T-Motor website. Close-up view. Check out that little tiny Cinewhoop actually. You know, like FPV has gone a very long way. I remember when I first started playing FPV. Oh my God, it was just so difficult and hard because of the technology. The technology wasn't there, but this in day and age, if you start FPVing, oh, it's just crazy. The technology isn't. It's just plug and play now, and you're good to go. You might crash here and there, but you won't spend an arm and a leg like I did when I first started. But this is cool because if you're looking into getting into FPV and FPV, it opens up a lot of opportunities out there. I know a lot of people who got it and started FPV. They actually do filming for big brand name companies. I mean, you name it, man. Saturn, Toyota, Mazda, like real estate. I don't know. You can get into all that. A lot of opportunity, and it's not that difficult to fly FPV once you get a hang of it. Once you ride a bike, you won't forget. So that's another opportunity in this world where you can give yourself that financial security. But one thing is so amazing, in today's FPV world that they actually can put a FPV HD in a little 80 millimeter size Cinewhoop, and that is so remarkable because once you fly HD, you never want to go back to analog. And I mean, the image is just crystal clear, HD. It's like you can focus a lot better when you're flying. You can probably hit tighter gaps, go through tighter, and it's just totally night and day. If people are still flying analog this day and age, that's pretty crazy. But the HD revolution is here. So you folks better jump on it and get on it. But if you wanted to if you haven't flown FPV and you wanted to get your hands and try experience FPV, I would definitely recommend this T-Motor Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. I would say it's about, I know the video's not going to do justice, but let's see, I'll be right back. So this is my 3-inch quad, and this is my size of my hand. So it's pretty much can fit on the palm of my hand, which is pretty cool. Maybe I should get my 5-inch too. And this is my 5-inch quad. The comparison, night and day. So about a third of the size. So imagine, because this is a 3-inch, and that's a 1.6-inch prop, or 40 millimeters, they like to call it. It's a half of this size that you're flying. So that is amazing. And not only that's amazing, it comes with a Cadex DJI Air Unit Nebula HD footage straight to your goggles. It's kind of similar like to this FPV camera right here, but that is the Cadex Vista Air Unit right here. And then, so all of that HD footage goes to your goggles right there. Yes, you do need to purchase a DJI FPV goggle in order to fly this Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. But it's a good investment. It's a one-time investment. It's a great investment. So yeah, when it comes to the Tron 80, let's go down right here. Your way to HD FPV, Tron 80. Longer flight time, 6 to 7 minutes. So the information I got, this Tron HD can run 2 to 3 cell LiPo batteries. I would recommend about the 650 milliwatt range, milliamp range. I think I purchased battery 3S 450 milliamps of LiPo battery. I don't need to fly 67 minutes. I think 5 minutes is my cutoff time. Crazy things can happen after you fly over 5 minutes. But here you go, Tron 80 Whoop HD Digital VTX. Proven pusher frame design for improved stability, efficient, and easy control. The Tron 80 all-purpose design makes it better for indoor racing, small cinematic rigs, and freestyle. So, like say, here you have the Cadex Nebula FPV camera, HD camera. Here you have the 40 millimeter props, so 1.6 inches props. Then it comes with double prop guards to protect you not in crashes, but when you bump into obstacles or objects. And then right below here you have the Cadex DJI Air Unit. And then optimize the design of the whoop just for a better flying experience. Reinforced frame and carbon fiber. So it's a combination of a carbon fiber frame with, I think it's a polycarbonate prop guards. The same material that is used to manufacture the props. And then optimize center of gravity design close to the center, making the drone more stable. So you basically have the DJI Air Unit in the center with the all-in-one flight controller and ESC. And then reduce the Nebula HD kit weight, make the whoop lighter. Adopting T-Motor's power system, robust and highly efficient. So it comes with the T-Motors F1103 or 1103 stator 8000 kV motor. The ESC is a 13 amp all-in-one with the flight controller. So like I said, the props are 40 millimeters, 4 blades prop, more efficient, and it says you can get about to 67 minutes of flight time with a 3S 450 milliamps. But 450 milliamps is really good, and 3S 450 milliamp, the batteries are really cheap. I know I got mine. I bought Turnigy batteries from Hobby King, and they were only like $11. So that's really cheap. You won't, break an arm and a leg. Then you also can, if you wanted to, it can get more cinematic with your footage. You can. It's also capable of carrying a naked GoPro or SMO 4K camera, which is the Insta360 from Beta FPV. So with a naked GoPro SMO 4K, record your 4K footage, small footprint, and less possibilities. So not only you can get HD footage in your goggles, but you also can, you also can record HD footage through the DJI Air Unit system to your goggles. But if you wanted something that with a little more better clarity or picture for your cinematic shots, you can also install this SMO 4K camera. I said this can purchase at Beta FPV, or you can get a naked GoPro. I'm fine, and I'm happy with the footage that I record on my DJI FPV goggles. I'm very happy with that footage. But like I say, if you just want to take a step to the next level, a step further, you can also install a naked GoPro or SMO 4K camera. And adopt the new vertical Type-C interface makes it more convenient for parameter adjustment. So right here, they have a Type-C connector right behind the FPV camera. So if you wanted to change your, tune your PIDs and change your rates or do whatever you need to do in the GUI, I think this thing runs Betaflight. In the Betaflight configurator, there's no such word as configurator, or the GUI. You can do that right here to a Type-C connection. Really, very easy access. So if you're, out there in the airfield, I guess, or wherever you are in the world, easy connection, and then you can adjust your PIDs or your rates, or tune your PIDs and adjust your rates to your preference or your liking. You also could do it through the DJI FPV goggle, which is awesome. And then comes with bright LED lights, built-in 4 RGB LED lights, combined with the translucent guard, bring cool visual effect and create more possibilities. I guess you can get the blue. Can change the colors to either blue, purple, or red. It says 4, so I don't know what is the fourth one. Probably just white or clear. And then you have the pad interface can also be connected to protocols such as S bus F port, can switch between different transmitter. So here, if you have the DJI FPV remote control, pretty much I guess it's plug and play. You may have to do a little soldering. Or if you don't have a DJI FPV remote control, you also could use your whatever transmitter you're using, whether it's a FR Sky Tyrannus, what is that? The T Jumper. That's very popular now. The TBS Tango. I guess you can. I'm not too sure if it comes with this 4-pin connector, but you can connect it to a 4-pin connector to a UART here, which is makes it a lot easier. Like I said, plug and play. The interface cooperates with the attached cable to connect the receiver UART such as TBS. Yeah, so I fly with my FR Sky Tyrannus X9D with Crossfire. So I had to purchase another Crossfire Nano receiver connected to this all-in-one board and flight control and ESC. And then double prop guard. Always inclusive design makes flying safer and more comfortable. So they did a double prop guard design, which is super cool. But when I was communicating with T-Motor, one of the representatives. I mean, I have a good relationship with T-Motor. I had a good relationship with T-Motor for a long time, and I'm not being biased here, folks. I believe in T-Motor. Like I said, I use anything FPV, especially when it regards to motor, I use T-Motor. but but when you believe in a company, man, you want to promote it and you want to share it with the world. So the only concern I told them that I had with the double prop guard, I don't know if you can see a different view of it, but okay, so here they have the double prop guard design. The only concern I had because you're gonna bump into obstacles and objects a lot, especially if you're flying indoors. So eventually, if you keep hitting this front part right here, because there's a brace here, this inner part right here will eventually absorb most of the impact, and this thing will. I can see they reinforced it here and here, but eventually this will get weak and this will break. And I suggested my solution to them to make it more durable and stronger is to put rubber bumpers in the front. So what I would do, and I told them, well, it's fine if you don't have rubber bumpers. I have a solution once I receive this Tron 80 Whoop HD is to put a rubber piece right in between the double prop guard, just in the front here, and then put another rubber piece in the front. That way, when you bang into objects or hit objects, not only that you bounce off, but you deflect the energy in the opposite direction instead of the prop guards absorbing the energy. Because like if you was watching my live stream yesterday, like I said, man, you can go to the forest and you can chop down a tree a lot easier and quicker with a machete or an axe. But if you just have a trusty razor, you'll still be able to cut down a tree, but it may take a while. It takes way longer than the axe and the machete. And that is what I'm trying to get at, is like if you keep bumping into things, because the front part will keep absorbing, the pop guards will keep absorbing the energy, the vibrations. It will eventually weaken the prop guard and it will break. But if you put rubber or some kind of silicone right in between here, I'm planning to put Gorilla Glue right in between here, and then I'm going to probably dip this in bed liner to just give it that flex and rubber, make it rubberized. That way, like it's like when you go to the amusement park and you jump in a bumper car, they have rubber bumpers in the front, right? Exactly. So kind of like that's my idea or suggestion. That way, when you hit objects, you just bounce right off, and all that energy just revert back to where it went instead of the whole drone absorbing that vibration or that energy. But no matter what you do, nothing is indestructible. Eventually, it'll break. But that's for me one solution that if you're gonna especially fly it indoors, that will help probably make it more durable. It's a theory. I haven't done it yet, so when I do, we'll find out. But yeah, not saying that the prop guard is gonna break easy, because this is polycarbonate, so it has some flex and it's very durable and strong. Like I said, it's flexible. So, but I know from experience, like if you keep banging into things, especially if I'm not really gonna fly indoors. I'm gonna use this take it outside and fly to some woods, forest, trees. I'm just honing my FPV skills. This will help me become a better pilot because of the size. Because even like if you fly a 5-inch, when you look through that FPV goggle, it's still the same. For me, it's the 4:3 aspect ratio, so it still looks the same. And your mind is being deceived, because even though if you're flying a Cine Whoop, it will seem like you're still flying a 5-inch. So your mind automatically say, oh, they won't fit the gap, or so it's like so it's like if you fly a 1-inch and you step up to a 3-inch or a 5-inch, you just be zipping right along. But Um, but also, I was looking for videos on YouTube for reviews, and the only channel that I could find that had a view on this, and he did it back in March, is Drone Camp RC. He did a lot of flying with it, he said. I think he eventually broke the front prop guard on one side. Um, like I said, you fly it a lot, eventually it's gonna break. So, and then another thing I pointed out or asked the T Motors, like, uh, when will replacement parts be available to purchase, just in case something breaks? So I guess they said they'll release replacement parts in the future and soon. By LEDs, we passed that. Double prop card, design, and then here's your basic information. Tron 80 whoop, size 105 by 109, 33 millimeter. Wheelbase is 80 millimeters. Total weight without battery is 68 grams. Input voltage maximum of 3S LiPo. Motor is the F1103, 8000 kV, 1.5 millimeter shaft. So if you do buy props for this, there's there's for the 40 millimeter prop or the 1.6 inch, they have two different shaft size. Um, so some come in a 1 millimeter shaft and some come in a 1.5. So when you purchase 40 millimeter props, make sure it says it's designed for a 1.5 millimeter prop. Because if you get the 1 millimeter, it's not going to fit. So prop size 40 millimeters, 1.6 inch, all-in-one flight controller and ESC, T-Motor F4 HD. So there's a F4 microprocessor unit, which is gives you very fast loop times. I think it can go up to at least for these. Back in the days, it's to 30 megahertz, but I think 8K is good enough especially for a Cinewhoop. And so T-Motor F8 HD all-in-one 2 to 3S 13 amp BA Heli S ESC. That's probably one of the best firmwares that BA Heli came out with, was the BA Heli S for the BBs ESCs, and it be it should perform really great in, like say, in a 40 millimeter or 40 millimeter 1.6 prop Cinewhoop. And the camera is the Cadex Nebula Nano with the VTX is a DJI Vista. Receiver can either, like say, if you have the DJI FPV remote controller, connect it to the DJI S Bus protocol, or any receiver to the UART. But that's basically it. Now, what is the price of this bad boy? So it retails for $259.90. So if on the T-Motor website, if your total comes up more about at least I think $150, you get free or USD 200 consumption, free shipping by DHL Express. So this qualifies for free shipping to DHL Express. So you probably get it and once it's shipped within 3 to 5 days, up to a week, not more than a week. I know DHL is pretty good. I usually get my stuff from DHL when I order stuff from China or anywhere, Hong Kong or Singapore. It usually comes in 3 to 5 days. So that is pretty cool. Free shipping. And then it also comes in either the gray prop card or the blue prop card. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and order the gray. Add it to the cart. It's no great. Gray sold out already. Gray sold out. Oh, there you go. You check the one tonight. There, in the cart. Check it out, folks. Got them in the cart, ready to go, ready to pull, ready to pay. Take my money, T-Motor. Take all my money. Take my empty out my checking account and my savings account. So that is a brief overview of the T Motors Tron 80 HD digital VTX Cine. Yeah, pretty excited to get pretty excited to get one in my hands and go out there and start flying. Pretty excited. I'm ready. I got my DJI FPV goggle. This is the V1 version. I know it just came out with V2, but I'm fine with the V1 version. Looking forward. Try to get some cool cinematic footage for you folks to share. Uh, yeah, FPV always has been a passion. Once when I first saw that little drone flying through the woods, I was hooked. It became an RC addiction, a big addiction, uh, obsession, passion. Once you start flying through FPV, man, it's gonna change your world for the better. That's the truth, man. Um, that is one thing in regards to RC that I cannot get away from is FPV. Um, the only challenge is, going to places and finding places to fly. Um, but I'm excited for this because, um, I get to fly anywhere. I can even fly outside my house or even indoors. Hone in my skills, get better at FPV. Uh, I think I have but yeah, so yeah, it's probably like the size of my palm right here. That is small. That is tiny. That is cool. So, oh, yeah, looking forward. Hopefully by the end of next week, I should get mine. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. Now, I don't know if I want to order that Beta FPV. What's it called? Beta FPV SMO 4K Insta360 camera. I mean, Insta360 cameras are awesome, man. They're better than the GoPros. I don't know where I can find a naked GoPro. I probably can make my own. But yeah, so that is my first reaction and initial thoughts on the T-Motor Tron 80 Whoop HD Digital VTX. I hope you folks enjoyed this live stream. Just wanted to share you folks the cool new releases, products that are coming. And you probably see, you probably see a lot of new releases from different brand names and manufacturers in the next couple months. It's about that time, summer. People will be very active. I know I will. I'll be very busy in the next couple weeks, expecting a lot of stuff, a lot of boxes to share with you folks. Not only that, I'm excited to go out there and FPV again, but also excited to go out there on hidden trails with my scaler, my crawlers. That's gonna be awesome. So, until my next live stream, take care and aloha. Shaka. And I'm out.